Hello, friends and beautiful people. Wow, an interesting time we find ourselves in right now. I just want to, before I even say anything else, I'm just sending a lot of love and support and healing and light out from my heart, from my higher self to your higher self. Hopefully you can ground into that perspective of what's happening in the world right now. I'm holding a lot of space with light into our earth grid right now. I hope you can feel it. So, hi, it's Catherine Massell, 5D Visionary, Elevated Consciousness Coach. I want to talk to you guys briefly about something coming up, a very, very special and exciting live stream event that is going to be happening on March 28th, 29th, and 30th. It's a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It is the Global Acceleration of Ascension Summit. This is a live streamed event that is going to have 30 presenters, 29 of which have already signed up. Since I posted this thing yesterday, I came up with the idea. I shouldn't say that. My guides really pushed that idea on me. They're like, do this. You have to do this now. You have to do this now. No waiting. You have to do this now. Time is right. So literally the eve of St. Patrick's Day, I conceived this idea and put it into work, announced it yesterday, and in that small window of time signed up nearly 30 presenters. There's going to be 30, so I'm just waiting for that one last person to sign up and take this spot. And there will be people presenting from all over the globe to my YouTube channel, my YouTube page, and also to our group, which is Global Acceleration of Ascension Group. And so I'm not taking anyone else in the group to sign up as a presenter, because there's still a couple people in that group who said they wanted a spot, but they haven't signed up for this last one yet. But there are going to be 30 presenters presenting on everything that has to do with taking this timeline that we're in, this very potent and accelerated ascension timeline that we find ourselves in right now. Yes, in the light of all the darkness on the planet, there is enough light matching what's going on that is not only counteracting, but kind of absorbing all of the darkness at the same time. There's a lot of people on the planet who are waking up. There's a lot of people on the planet who, have been sleepy for a long time, have felt like, some of the lost souls who could not remember their cellular identity, their true divine blueprint identity, who are waking up to, oh, that's what truth looks like. Oh, this is who I am. Oh, this is my purpose. Now what do I do with it? Now who am I supposed to be? What's my next step? And so the idea for me, not only conceiving this, but putting it into play right now, is to help the sleepy ones who are waking up and have a ton of questions about what's next. What do we do next? Who am I? What's happening? Where's the real truth here in all of this? Where are we kind of working through these shadow agendas and absorbing them with so much light that they have to surrender their darkness to it? We have the power to fast track our ascension timeline and to anchor into oneness, to anchor into truth, to anchor into sovereignty. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Veronica. We have the power to accelerate the process of ascension, the timeline for ascension, for those awakened and on that path of awakening, those who are waking up on the planet, those who want to embody a higher vibration and a higher vision for the new earth and what that is becoming. This is a collective movement. We can't one at a time it here, people. We need the momentum of collective high, very, very high vibration energy behind this movement to usher out some of these last shadow timelines that are coming to their peak. They're coming to that last gasp of energy, but we don't want these timelines to take people in the grips of fear and panic and hysteria like we're seeing. We want these people to come over to the light. Come to the light. So creating this momentum for this ascension timeline to really take hold and create the shifts that we want to see for the new earth, to have this take place on the planet right now, it must be a collective movement with lots of momentum behind it, holding the space for our human evolution with an insanely high vibration of integrity, of grace and support. So I know many of you out there, many of you are in my community, many of you are going to be presenters for this Global Acceleration of Ascension Summit. You have a high-level teaching that you need to share with the earth. Maybe you are feeling still reluctant, or you're kind of, feeding into the fear of the hysteria on the planet, and you're holding back on speaking your truth. Maybe you feel like it's a dangerous time to be doing that. No, it is a time for you to step up and step out of your comfort zone and really shine your light. Maybe you need some inspiration to do that. Maybe you need someone who's speaking to you right where you're at this particular juncture in your spiritual awakening journey. There's going to be someone speaking directly to you from this live stream event. We have such a wonderful spectrum of presenters coming at this information of accelerating ascension from very unique perspectives, very specific perspectives sometimes, with a very specific type of healing, with a spiritual discussion, something that is going to speak to everyone who is attending this event. And that's why I want it to be a live streamed event that is going to be live streamed in the Facebook group. And I will actually give you guys the link. So the live stream is going to take place from my StreamYard account. And it's going to be, hi Megan. Megan's a presenter. I'm very excited about what she's going to be sharing. Sarah's going to present. I'm very excited about that as well. That's the group if you want to come join us. We're going to be live streaming into this group. I haven't decided yet whether or not I'm going to stream to my Catherine Massel Conscious Creatrix Facebook business page. I can, I just don't know if I will. But definitely we are live streaming to YouTube. And the fun starts, like I said, we have presenters already, so we're good on that, but you can come and view, be part of this group, offer discussion. There's going to be a high-level healing the day before we begin the summit, and you're welcome to come and join in on that, even if you're not a presenter. I'm going to be doing a high-level healing the day before, just to bring the vibe up for everybody who's presenting in the summit and everyone who's viewing the summit, everyone who's watching the summit as well. And some other folks in the group will hopefully come forward and share their gifts and talents with us, with a healing or leading us in some sort of high vibe, preemptive strike, if you will, before the fun begins on the 28th. So those of you wanting to join, you can also, and I highly recommend, going to my YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm going to get to my page here. And if you want to watch on YouTube, and then as far as I know about live stream, I've never live streamed anything before, but as far as I know about live streams on YouTube, after the live stream is done, it will just be on my Catherine Massel YouTube channel for you to watch. If you can't watch the live stream. So I wanted to give you guys my subscription, or my link to sign up for my YouTube channel. So hold on. It's a-coming. Somewhere. Okay, here it is. So this will take you to my YouTube channel, and you can subscribe to the channel. And if you subscribe, you'll get notifications about when the live stream event starts. Okay, so the live stream event is going to start on March 28th on Saturday, and it is going to start with me kicking off the event at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time on Saturday, March 28th. And we're going to be going live with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 presenters on that first day. We're going until 9 p.m. Eastern Time on that first day, that Saturday. We're going to start live streaming again on Sunday, March 29th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If someone claims that spot, because that's the only one that's available right now, because all the other spots have been filled up. I can't believe how fast everyone rallied and came through to make this event happen. It's incredible, and I'm so proud of all the stone cold awesome people in here, and I'm also very humbled by the community that I find myself in as well. So 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific, we start on Sunday, March 29th, and we'll go until 8 p.m. Eastern Time with live stream presenters presenting at 1 hour blocks of time each, all the way up to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. And then our final day is Monday, March 30th, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Time and 8 a.m. Pacific Time. Going on that Monday until 6 p.m. Eastern, where I will be bringing in some closing thoughts, healing and grounding the energy as part of a closing ceremony, and then talking about what's next. What's next for us? What's going on? What can we expect? And I imagine that the world will feel like an even more different place than it does right now at the end of this month. So many things are shifting. So many things are just moment to moment. And what I am trying to do with this event is, in the light of all this happening, really shed some light on what's really going on, bring more healing in, creating a sense of community. The mental toll it takes on a lot of people who are self-isolating, self-quarantining right now is not a good thing. This does not make us feel like we are part of a community. And when we don't feel like we're part of a community, that's when we get into all kinds of nasty thoughts and feelings about the world. And we go down the rabbit hole and go deeper into the gloom and doom scenarios. We don't want that. We don't want that. And those of us who are here to be, custodians of the guardian timelines of the planet, taking the ascension pathway forward, we can't be in a place where we can watch this happen. We must do something. We must take some action and really put that action into play where we're helping the many. And I'm not saying people are suffering. There are lots of people suffering, for sure, in a lot of different ways, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But there are people who are just looking for answers. People are looking for community. People who are looking for connection right now. If you're like me and this self-quarantine isn't much different than your normal everyday reality, I work from home, my husband works, I'm home with the dog all day, and my normal everyday, business as usual routine is to be alone. So this self-quarantine doesn't feel much different for me. But I am definitely feeling in the collective energy of a lot of people feeling, not only a distancing from their community, their neighbors, but a distancing from themselves. And this is where we run into some real dangerous territory. We tend to fragment from pure source consciousness. We tend to fragment more into the negative ego identity. So this is a time to rally the people who I am proud to call my community, who stepped up in a big way to make this thing happen, like with a quickness. And these are people I'm very excited about everyone, what they're presenting, what their topic is, and it really is, it runs the full spectrum of all things ascension and awakening and soul purpose and working with different spiritual teams with dragons and the Fae and healing the heart and calling in more of your divine destiny. Just so many wonderful things, so many people contributing. This is going to be an incredible event. So I'm rallying my people a little bit more to get clear on what their topics are. And when that happens on this Sunday night, I will be having something that I can present to you guys that's a little more concrete about who's presenting and what they're presenting on, that not only all of the people here, all the 30 presenters are going to share with their own communities, but I'm going to share it with my community as well. And so I'll be sharing it if you're signed up to my email list. If you're not, this is a good time to do it because you'll get all that information emailed to you about who's going live and when and the timetable. where I'm streaming to, how to get into the group if you missed that here or whatever. Sign up to my email list. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel if you're going to be watching. That link is here in the comments. That's also going to be sent out in the email that I send out about this. Watching this space here, my personal page, Catherine Massell, as more things develop about this event. Leading up to this time, I'm sharing a lot of things about the global reorganization that is taking place right now, this global reset. You should be watching this space anyway if you want some inspiration, you want good news. In light of all of the more dire news, I'm here to balance that and bring harmony to that for you. But join our group. You can just be a part of this group. You can contribute. I'm setting up an intro post in the group so people can, all the presenters can introduce themselves, what they do, who they are, how they help in their unique ways with their unique gifts and talents and abilities, how they are helping the ascension process, and how that's going to lend to what they're talking about in the presentations that they're making as part of the summit. But even if you're not presenting, join this group, be a part of this community, because those of you who need a little extra support, communication and connection right now, who doesn't need that, right? Who doesn't need that? So this is exciting, guys. I'm so excited to present this. I'm so excited to have all of the amazing presenters be a part of this. If this resonates with you, come join us in the group. And if nothing else, watch the live stream in there. Even if you just want to pull back and see what's going on, I encourage you to participate and be part of the community. But being part of the healing that we're going to do on the 27th, I haven't figured out on the time yet on the 27th, because I'm doing some DNA activations that day. It'll probably be in the morning on Friday 27th of March to kind of set the group up, bring the vibe really high with intentional integrity for the summit. You're welcome to take part in that. So thanks, you guys, and please feel free to share this if you want with your people, with your community. Just make sure you put the links in here if you're sharing it with your people so that they can jump in on the group and subscribe to my channel so they can catch the live stream when it goes live. So thanks, guys. Love and peace. Hang in there. Bye-bye.